Hello everyone, this is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research here at FXPRIMUS, bringing you the day's scheduled events for Friday, March 18th. Well, after a very busy week, 2 weeks in fact, it'll be nice to have a quiet Friday without that much in the way of news. The feature will probably be the three Fed speakers, especially St. Louis Fed President Bullard, to see if they can shed any more light on the FOMC's puzzling decision Wednesday. Otherwise, attention will be on Canada, which announces two major indicators at 12:30 GMT. Retail sales for January is a volatile series, so it's hard to say even what the trend is. The latest reading is higher than the 6-month average, so perhaps it's trending up. But yesterday's wholesale trade figure surprised on the downside, so today's figure could be a disappointment as well. That would be negative for the Canadian dollar. Canadian inflation, both headline and core, are right on the Bank of Canada's target in the middle of its 1% to 3% range. The headline figure is forecast to slow a bit on a year-on-year basis, while the core figure is expected to remain at 2%. That would probably have no effect on Bank of Canada policy and therefore shouldn't impact the Canadian dollar either. At 1400 GMT, we got the only major U.S. indicator of the day, the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index for March. Sentiment is expected to improve along with the improvement in the employment situation. We'll watch to see if the index beats expectations. Finally, as I said, there are three Fed speakers in the European afternoon. New York Fed President William Dudley gives the opening remarks at a conference on bank supervision, and Boston Fed President Rosengren will speak on a panel there. I'm not sure this will make for any market-affecting news, but later in the day, St. Louis Fed President Bullard will be the keynote speaker at a conference on monetary policy at the ECB in Frankfurt. Now, Bullard is a voting member, and he's on the hawkish side of the FOMC, so his comments will be particularly interesting to see if he, too, has shifted to a more dovish view along with the FOMC consensus. This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research at FXPRIMUS. Get more market insights on our education pages and turn your trading ideas into action with FXPRIMUS, the safest place to trade.